Hi guys, welcome to the wild, wonderful world of cornbread and crap boxes.
You got any of them mozzarella cheese sticks?
No, that's not it. That's not it. Hey guys, welcome to cornbread and crap boxes. No, that's not it either. My mama said that crap boxes are for the devil.
Don't you go near them crap boxes, Bobby Boucher. Crap boxes are the devil.
No, that's not it either. I'm trying to be unique and different, not trying to copy anybody. But how can I portray a hillbilly, redneck, southern boy from Appalachia that was raised in the mountains? I got it. I'll be right back. Just let me go in here and grab something right quick. It's been a while since I wore this thing. A person just does not know the mysteries and the power that a cut-off flannel shirt beholds. You are about to witness this first ever live on Cornbread and Crap Boxes YouTube channel. I get so scared putting one of these things on. I don't know if I could take it last time I put it on. Oh no! Oh! Well, howdy y'all, welcome to Cornbread Crap Box TV. We're gonna take this old bull nest bubble. We're gonna take this old bull nose form right here, and we're gonna see if we can't fix some of the interior. Welcome to the channel. Now, do you see what I mean by how much power this thing bestows? I can't contain it sometimes. No, but I figured it's about time to make another video. It's been about a month and you guys are probably wondering where I've been. I have multiple ideas for this truck. It's just, having the money, and I know you're probably thinking that I whine about the money all the time, but I mean, it's true. It's hard out here for a baller. But also the idea that I had with this pickup when I first bought it was to do like a budget type deal, restoration. And if you look at this seat, it's got a hole over here, it's got a hole over there. Part of the fabric's missing over here, part of the fabric's missing over there. Some's missing in the middle. It's nasty. It's got mouse crap all over it, and which is already all over my hands. Really, I want to take this seat out and get in here and clean all this stuff out and get everything out that needs to be out. Them things never stay up. Really just go over this thing and get it really clean. I have an idea for the dash instead of buying like a carpet dash pad. I'm not going to go into the details of it, but I think y'all will really like the idea that I have for it. The seat, I actually went and picked up some fabric from Hobby Lobby. I don't go in there much, but this time when I went in there, it surprised me. So if you've never been inside Hobby Lobby, go in there. Don't be afraid. Don't think the store's just for women, because it's not. There's a lot of stuff in there for men too. You just got to go through the door and check things out. Investigate a little bit. But I went and picked up fabric, picked up some foam that was real cheap. Looks like it would, hold up to maybe me sitting on it multiple times. I don't know. This stuff might not last long at all. I might have it in here a week and might rip a hole in it. But it's kind of an experiment. It's just to see if I can take this seat right here that looks terrible and revamp it, make it look good, and do it on a budget. Because, let's be honest, not all of us have bukus of money. But we do have enough to where we can play around, maybe a little bit on the weekend, take a little bit of our spending money that we would blow on something else that we don't need and actually put it towards something that we can be proud of. And we can look at and be like, hey, I did that. It might not be perfect. It might look like crap, but it's my crap. Taking out one of these bench seats, it's not that hard. You got 4 bolts. As long as it's not rusty. When it's rusty, I mean, you might break some. There was a newer pickup that I had where it was an extended cab. It had bucket seats in the front and a bench seat in the back. And the front bucket seats, one of the bolts broke off in the hole. And honestly, I thought it had less rust than this truck did, but this one actually came out pretty easy. For what rust this truck has, it's minimal compared to some bullnoses that I've seen. There's been some I've seen where they have gaping holes in the floorboard, enough to where you could flintstone the thing if you have to. The sides of them have holes in multiple places, like somebody took a shotgun with buckshot and shot it and sprayed it with vinegar and just let the holes eat out in it. And one thing I did notice on this one is the front fenders had rust in them. But I don't think this truck has seen much pavement, so maybe it didn't get a lot of salt because the frame is in really good shape. It's just got surface rust on it. The lady I bought this truck off of said they used it as a farm truck, well, just because they didn't need it on the road anymore. That's probably the reason why it's got a big gaping hole in this seat over here, because usually farm trucks, they're gotten in and out of a whole lot, but they don't see much road time and they don't have hardly any mileage. They do have a lot of dents and dings, but they must have not have done a lot of beating around with this one, because it looks pretty decent. Glass is decent, not busted out, and windows still roll up and down. I mean, you've seen it if you watched the prior video when I first showed you this pickup. Now, I already got the seat loose because I didn't want to have to fight with that thing for hours upon hours. And honestly, it didn't take me that long. Probably took me 30 minutes. That side didn't take me that long at all. But where I live, I don't know about where you live, but where I live, the driver's side of the pickup is always worse when it comes to rust. So this side, the bolts were a little bit harder to get out. But that wasn't nothing that, a can of PB Blaster couldn't fix. I had a can of PB Blaster. I fought with this one for a little while, and I mean, I was putting all the torque I had on it. I ain't got specific tools that I use. I had ratcheting wrenches that I got for Christmas, and you can't get a lot of leverage on them, but it made it easy because it had the flex head for getting that angle that I needed for this back bolt. This front one you can just get with a socket and a wrench, but this back one is a little harder to get to, so I just used that. I had to crank on it, and there were some spots where it was real stiff, but usually if you can get that thing turning, that bolt will heat up itself, and usually if there's any rust on it, it would come off. And if not, in other cases, it'll break. So you got to watch that too. What I did is I screwed it out enough to where I could spray some PB Blaster in there to let it soak in the threads, and I'd let it sit probably about a minute or two, and that's it. And then I cranked on it, and man, it came out like butter. I sprayed this one while I was working on this one, and this one came out even easier. So most of the fighting that I did was with this back bolt right here. Well, I figure that's enough talking. Let's get this thing out of here. Another thing you're gonna have to fight with, seat belts. I forgot about that. Come on out of there, you devil. Get that pushed in there. Maybe we can get that other one out. There we go. I never said working on these things were easy. Come on, you devil. There we go. Ew. Look at all that. That's great. Climbing out. Climbing out. Climbing out. Climbing out. Oh, Lord Jesus. Hey. Hey. Stopping me now. My God, another one. See if we can't get that one out. There we go. Gosh dang. Gotta catch my breath for a minute. This ain't easy on a fat man. Spatula, anybody? There's that other bolt. Ding! Alright, so we're gonna work on getting this thing cleaned out and just spraying it down and maybe taking this out too, because it probably needs to come out. I need to fix that floor with license plates. Yeah, you heard me right. License. I'm gonna fix it with car plates. Broken off the bolt to something. A metal spoon made in India. This one's made in India too. Huh. What do we got back here? Don't know. Some more brake fluid. This thing must have went through it. Keep. Really not wanting to stick my hands in there. 2 wheels. Ketchup packets. Ooh, what do we have here? A whip. Shush, 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 shush. Ya, ya, ya. No, why not throw it? What is that? More brake fluid. Hey, the more the merrier. You know what I mean? Apparently we're gonna need it. I think the rest of this is a bunch of trash. I do have some spatulas and other things and stuff like that. It says it's from India. Sitting over there, it's really nothing special. I pretty much showed you everything with the truck before, so I'm not going to go through and show you all my garbage I got in here. I'm going to go get a trash bag and I'm going to see if I can't get this thing cleaned up. And after that, I'm going to be putting everything up and I'm going to be going and watching my boys' football game. Sometimes you just got to put down your phone. You got to put away the internet. You got to put away the TV. And spend some time with your family and have quality time with them. It's good for your mental health. Your stuff up here, it's good for it. if I do say so myself, it came out a whole lot better than what it was. Took that stupid steering wheel cover off. What I was using was LA Totally Awesome, and I was using only one rag, and I know you're not supposed to do it that way, but hey, it's what I had. It's what I used. And I think this thing at least came out 50% cleaner. I didn't touch on the door panels because I'm going to be taking them off, and I got an idea for them. I did wipe down the dash and steering wheel. That boot right there, which it's nasty. I'm going to have to go over it again, but just look at that floor. I think that floor is a whole lot cleaner than what it was when we started. And so we're working at it just a couple pieces at a time, and it's coming together. So guys, that's all I have for today. Tune in next time. Me and my lovely wife is going to be tackling that seat right there and see if we can't get it covered and get that nasty stuff that's on it off. I'm going to be using half of that stuff, the leather parts, that's good, but the cloth, I'm going to get rid of it. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all watching, and I thank you for tuning in. We got over 300 subscribers now. I appreciate every one of you that's liked, comment, share, subscribed. There just wouldn't be a cornbread and crap boxes if it wasn't for you all. So I appreciate every one of you. I love doing this, and I love making content, and I'll be doing it for many, 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 many years on to come, as long as the good Lord lets me. Definitely wouldn't be able to do it without him, so I'm thankful. But I just wanted the Cornbread family to know how much I appreciate them, and I really do. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe. That's the main one. Leave a comment. I try to comment on as many comments as I can, and I try to get some feedback from y'all. As long as it's a good comment, I ain't gonna do it to the bad ones. Your mama wouldn't be proud of you. Thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see y'all fellers later.